All right.
Welcome back for a second hour here. And although we didn't get to start the show by talking about the most important topic right now in Lagos State, which is the floods that's been ravaging, I'll put it that way. I was going through Instagram, or rather was it Twitter, and someone asked the question, is there anywhere in Lagos that's not affected by the flood? And it was hard for anyone to say that there's one particular place that absolutely isn't affected. And it's so bad. Mike, if you remember earlier in the year, we talked about the fact that the National Meteorological Agency said that we're going to have a rather high occurrence of rainfall this year. But the question is, did we have anything? Did we do anything about it?
Funny enough, Facebook sent me a reminder 5 years back, 2017, and I basically had the same thing on my Facebook post. I was talking about what really can we do. We are a coastal city.
Oh, look
we live in Okay, this is a
sad story.
The instance in Occupants.
There has been an official report by the Lagos State Fire and Rescue Service that all the occupants were safe or are safe.
Wow.
That's the official statement that all the occupants are safe. So that was again. These are other parts of Lagos, Yaba. But you mentioned something here. I think there are some areas that are higher than some other areas.
Yes.
Somewhere like Magodo, where we are situated, is a little bit on the high side. Some parts of Ogba, I know some parts of Bega, they're hilly. Yeah. So those that are situated on top of the hills might not have so much issues. But we are a coastal city. And then there's a lot of land has been reclaimed from the seas at different points in Lekki and all of that. That's why when the sea level rises, considering the part that you try to reclaim water, look, it's nature. One very hard thing to fight against is nature. We have to stop reclaiming land. That's for me. That's what I think. That's what we want to stop reclaiming land. And then we have to find a way. Someone said, can we make Lekki like a Venice or something?
No.
So even all those places such as Venice, they've been around for hundreds of years. Lagos is still a young city in terms of age to get to that level. Even places like Amsterdam, where there are canals everywhere.
Let me give you a bit of.
I'm just gonna say it does take a while to get to that level.
Not really.
Let me say this.
Not really. Someone said that, look, America, they're 200 years, Nigeria, was 60 plus. There are things that people have learned before that you can leverage on experience. My dad always used to say something, said a wise man learns from other people's experiences and mistakes. This is a bit, but he said one who's foolish would have to wait until he experiences before he learns. They've spent so much time. You can glean from them. You don't have to be as old as them to get to where they are.
As we can see on the screen now, these are rescue efforts for the vehicle at Okoba, if I'm not mistaken here. And I think from this we learned that the occupants were actually, all three of them were safe. But I wanted to jump on that thing you said about Lagos becoming a Venice. There's a difference. Venice was intentional. Venice was actually a product of strategy, war strategy. They had to go a place where people could not attack them. And what else to do but to use the marshlands. They built houses on the marshlands, and when they were done with the marshlands, they had to start building on water to extend the circumference of the city. Now, Venice is built on pillions, wooden pillions. So it's intentional. Lagos is already just land that's almost just ruined.
But then we have Makoko, we have some areas like
that. I was coming to Makoko. Makoko was the biggest tourist possibility that we ever had in Lagos, but the intention to destroy it always, every single time, is something that baffles me. And I'm thinking, do you know how much you could make from this and how you could learn, actually study what these people are doing and use other parts of Lagos?
So I'm going to touch a little bit on...
We have to go now.
Okay.
We have to go. But I'll just say, generally, be careful. When you see the water moving small, don't go and be thinking that your car is submarine.
It's four-wheel drive.
Let's take a look at the weather, of course.